I'm Aaron.
I'm Rob.
This is the comic book cover, episode 35. Something we got to talk about, like, before we get into new comics, because I read something the other night, and I got really excited, really excited, and it might seem stupid to some, but I was a kid in the 80s. You were a kid in the 80s.
Yep.
Toy lines, right?
Toy
There's G.I.
lines.
Joe, Transformers.
And then there was
Mask. IDW Publishing has just announced they're going to do a Mask comic book. I'm excited. This
I'm
is pretty
excited
cool.
too. I love the Mask cartoon. I know the cartoon is just in the advertise, like what with Transformers and G.I. Joe. Although I think G.I. Joe did the best with Larry Hama.
Oh, God.
Like working on everything, the cartoon.
Did you know Paul Dini even wrote some of those episodes?
I did not know that.
Yeah, Paul Dini and Marv Wolfman.
Marv Wolfman always surprised me, but that's awesome.
Some of his early stuff.
But Mask, IDW, they did a great job with G.I. Joe. I think they even got Larry Hama back on G.I. Joe.
Yes, Larry Hama has been writing G.I. Joe since IDW picked up from the Marvel, even the numbering, and Larry Hama's been on it. It's like he just never left.
I caught the issue when IDW first got the rights and
Free Comic Book Day.
Well, no, not the Free Comic Book Day, but like 10 years ago, whenever they started putting out in issue 1, 2, 3, those were really good. I wish I still had them, but that's
a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
But yes, awesome stuff. Mask, IDW Publishing. Stay tuned for that. So let's start with Marvel, because we always start with Marvel, right?
Right. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Something cool about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 5. Do you watch the show at all?
I do on Netflix, so I'm a little behind everybody else in the show. It's a cool show. The comic book, though, is surprisingly
Great.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Guggenheim, who is the executive producer of The Flash and Supergirl and Arrow, is the writer of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is a Marvel TV show. It's just odd to me, but it's been a really good comic. This particular issue is going to be the debut of Grant Ward in the Marvel Universe. So that's kind of
Nice.
cool.
Yeah, that is kind of cool.
Plus, Spider-Man's going to be in it. He's marked for death. We got Coulson captured. If you read the last issue, right?
Yeah, I read the last issue.
Hey.
The standoff.
Josh and I talked about this. It was that excitement because he saw Wolverine. It's like, oh, maybe he's back. And I had doubts they're going to bring back the S.H.I.E.L.D. comic, and then it turns out Coulson's just got a mask. But that was cool to me. I mean,
It's way cooler than X-23.
Tom Taylor writes it though.
Tom Taylor writes it. He does the best he can, but
Still a clone of Wolverine.
You put Squirrel Girl in a book.
Squirrel Girl. All new, all different Avengers number 9. New story starts now, and it's the debut of the all new Wasp.
Yep. And I was just telling Erin, I wonder if she's going to get the same SmackDowns that she used to get. I have a feeling in this.
Maybe it'd be Scott Lang to beat this one. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he's got enough.
Not
issues
that
for
was
his
cool
past.
or anything.
No.
But it did give depth to Hank Pym.
Yeah, it gave depth. It didn't really help his popularity very much at all, but it definitely gave depth. It made him more of an interesting character, not in a likable way, but just in a you've got a story.
And it brought real world problems into legit. It was legit.
I was just saying this earlier, how DC catches so much flack about the weightiness of their stuff, and it's like, hey man, Hank Pym was beating his wife years ago.
And Quicksilver's trying to bang his sister. So.
Yeah, I mean, there's some funny stuff going on there. Just saying, all you Marvel guys, it's not exactly all like pretty and perfect.
Yeah, it's not all roses and sunshine.
No petting puppy dogs and running through meadows and
No.
sniffing flowers. All new Wolverine Volume 1, since we were just talking about that, The
Yeah.
Four Sisters. This is a pretty cool story. All new X-Men number 9. Avengers Epic Collection Volume 16 Under Siege. Want to take the next one?
Yeah, Black Panther number 2. Let's see. The darkest chapter of the Black Panther mythos continues as Wakanda crumbles from within. But I don't need a sheet of paper to tell you that this is a good comic book.
Yes.
2 comics that have come out of characters that I've never been invested in. One is Moon Knight, the other is Black Panther. And Black Panther number 1 really blew me away. This is excellent writing by Pulitzer Prize winning author too.
It's got a very political vibe, which fits the character.
Very
Black
political. It deals with everything that's been going on in the world that I've mentioned before about like Star Trek and xenophobia. Like you're dealing with that. It's very reflective of the United States now, you know, being the wealthiest country in the Marvel Universe with Wakanda. And, you know, in our world, the United States being the wealthiest country and just everything imploding upon itself. This is a book you have to pick up, at least for his run. At least for his run.
I'm going to read his run.
It's really good.
So Daredevil Back in Black Volume 1, Chinatown trade paperback. You've been reading Daredevil.
Yeah, I'm loving Daredevil.
If you missed the first 5 issues, you should check this trade out.
Yeah, well, yeah, I have because Josh, being the nice, cool guy that he is, and works very hard for all of us, has gotten me all 5 issues. Some of them are second prints because they sold out, but
It happens.
it happens, and I just want to read the story. So, but this would be, I get this, and you know, last issue was your jumping on point. So
Elektra.
Elektra, yeah.
Which,
who
you
we
know,
saw in Illuminati #6. I just posted on that last night. She was Sheriff Eva in Pleasant Hill. Am I right?
That's pretty. Yeah. I didn't read those, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, she had.
I've heard that.
That's who Absorbing Man was in love with. Was Sheriff Eva, and it turns out it was Elektra.
That's pretty awesome, actually. Dark Tower, the drawing of 3, Bitter Medicine #2 of 5. You got Darth Vader #20, and I would talk about this one. I talk about it all the time, and I'm actually 2 issues behind. So what can I say right now?
And
I will catch up.
I'm not reading Star Wars books, not because I don't like Star Wars, it's because like
Too many books.
I don't have a wife, but I still have a budget.
Yeah, a budget, and maybe you want to sleep sometimes.
Yeah.
Deadpool #11. We talk about Deadpool all the time.
Yeah, I mean, eventually they'll make a movie, and then we'll talk about that.
Yeah, and they'll put a Canadian guy in it.
Maybe make a game for the PS3 or something.
Guardians of the Galaxy #8, and this one I do know is Brian Michael Bendis. I read the first issue and liked it, but once again, I've got a budget. Venom and Groot versus the Skrulls. Venom and Groot getting way over their heads fighting Skrulls. Last time this writer wrote these aliens, it changed the Marvel Universe. This time he's thinking even bigger.
Speaking of Venom, we have his first appearance here.
We do.
His first full
I
appearance.
think we showed it in the last video, and it made the cut, and it was still 51 minutes. We're going to try and be quicker, but there's no guarantee.
We are longer than an episode of Star Trek The Next Generation
It is true.
without commercials.
Gwenpool #2.
Well, we do have, I mean, if you are a Gwenpool fan, we have issues 1 and 0 came out last week. I think that it looks pretty cool. I kind of think that maybe Marvel is trying to play on the success of Harley Quinn with Gwenpool. Yeah.
Let's talk, real quick. You're talking about Free Comic Book Day. We looked at the comics when we had them in here, and we sort of flipped to the back. You shouldn't, but I do it. Just because I do it.
Yeah. Don't do it, Aaron.
Don't. So I flipped to the back, because there's a Spider-Man story at the end of the Captain America one. And, Back from the Dead or something like that on the cover. And it looks like they're going to try to bring Gwen back into the regular universe.
That's right. He spoiled it for me, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Me neither. I hope it's like a clone. This is one of those times where I actually hope it's a clone, and it's just used
How
as a
many times
target.
has she been cloned?
I don't know.
No, wait. She wasn't cloned. Well, yeah, she was cloned by the Jackal.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, she was cloned by the Jackal, and then she has kids with Norman Osborn. See, Marvel's got some pretty shady stuff going on.
But DC is the only company that does anything wrong.
Yeah.
I just, I would say they both do some stupid stuff, but apparently DC is the only one that can catch flack for it. Illuminati #7, you were just talking about that.
Yeah.
Joshua Williamson, Mike Henderson, great team that's the same ones that work on Nailbiter. Marvel Masterworks is putting out Captain Marvel Volume 6 hardcover. This one's cool because this one is a Brian Michael Bendis creator-owned story that he put out on the Icon imprint, and maybe I'll do a few more hand gestures as I explain, but they put it on PlayStation Network as a TV show. It's called Powers. Number
Yeah,
6.
we were just talking about this while I was grading back issues.
Number 6 is coming out.
Uh-huh.
So basically, it's a cops and capes kind of story. The biggest mystery in power history comes to a shocking conclusion as Walker and Pilgrim discover the secret behind all the new powers and all the new power-related murders. A lot of murders are going on in Superman and version, or at least the version of this universe.
Right.
But Brian Michael Bendis is a creator-owned thing. One of his more popular stories, but I think we got a few issues of it in our warehouse I found recently. And I've noticed it showed up on PlayStation Network. The first episode was free, still haven't watched it because I don't want to pay money. You know, I'd much rather watch things for free or just pay like a monthly thing like I do with Netflix. It's a PlayStation thing. I would like to check it out at some point though. It sounds really good.
I think I have it because I signed my son up for a PlayStation subscription, so I haven't utilized it myself.
Yeah.
I know it cost me a dime to do it though, for real.
Well, check out Powers and let me know. Silk number 8, Spider-Gwen Volume 1 Greater Power Trade Paperback, Spider-Man Deadpool Volume 0, Don't Call It a Team Up. I'm gonna knock you out. Ultimates number 7, Uncanny Inhumans number 8. How did Medusa and the Human Torch end up? That is something.
Yeah, that's a hot storyline. Well, you know, I'm reading Uncanny Inhumans, and that's a. You said it best earlier. That was a sleeper.
It was.
That came out of, it kind of came out of nowhere. Joe Valls was reading all new Inhumans, and so he was giving me the codes for that because, yeah, I do read digital. And so I started buying Uncanny Inhumans so we could compare, and it's a really good book.
It's excellent book. Like, only thing I really knew from the past was seeing Black Bolt Medusa again. That's about my knowledge of Inhumans.
Now we're going to get some hookups.
Hookups. Found out here about that. The catastrophe involving a collapsing building leaves Marvel's newest It couple trapped in the rubble. But just as you see Medusa and Johnny's meet cute. I'm not going to comment on that one. So does her sister Crystal? Did we mention that? Did we mention that the Torch was her first love?
I think they put that comment in the wrong space. Or put cute in the wrong way. It's supposed to be her cute sister, but that's whoever you downloaded it was from.
Yeah, it's just some weird
It's
things.
about as interesting as Space Knight, Venom Space Knight number 7.
Flash Thompson.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not interesting.
I'm not digging that.
Or then there's Vision.
Yeah, Vision they destroyed.
Web Warriors.
I don't even know what that is.
And it's like the Spider-Verse kind of thing.
Right.
Spider-Ham's in it. I mean, I guess that's a plus.
Yeah, I like Spider-Man.
You know what time it is now. It's Independence Day.
Independent time.
One of my favorites from Aftershock, American Monster number 3 by Brian Azzarello.
He's not been shutting up about this all day long.
I know, man. American Monster number 3. Did I mention American Monster number 3 is coming out? The war both home and abroad, the struggle between man and monster, the epic fight between good and evil, all of these battles and more waging with the soul of one man, all in one small town. It sounds bad for that small town.
It does. It sounds pretty rough.
Between 1 and 2, you really get a feeling that something really big and bad's going to happen. Just saying. American Monster, man, Brian Azzarello, he's awesome.
This next one surprises me because in fact, today I had people looking for this. Boom Studios Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 3. We cannot keep that on the shelf.
But you know who's writing that book?
No.
Kyle Higgins.
Oh, well, that's enough said.
Kyle Higgins, I mean, I loved his Nightwing run. Loved it. Star Trek number 57 from IDW and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 58.
You know, I've been kind of thumbing through that book now that I've just now noticed that Kevin Eastman is like doing the covers and is involved with it.
Still writing.
And you know, if you got a few extra bucks, I recommend picking it up.
Yeah, it's like the Larry Hammond thing on G.I. Joe. Like Eastman never left Turtles. It's really Eastman's baby. Apes and Babes trade paperback from Image Comics.
Speaking of babies, yeah, Image.
Birthright Volume 3 was talking about Joshua Williamson. Chew Volume 11, that comic's so funny. Codenamed Babushka Volume 1. Discipline number 1.
Now see, I know that Discipline number 1 has already come out.
Yeah, it's a third printing, I
It's a
think.
third printing. buy this book. If you follow me on Tumblr at Django Cassidy World, or you're on my Facebook, then you know that I've been promoting the heck out of this. I love Peter Milligan. His Shade the Changing Man was like one of my favorites growing up, and this is not for kids, by the way. This is
there's a lot of image stuff.
yeah,
Most of it's
it's not for kids, so that makes it even better because it's a really good book, though. It's pretty tight. It's pretty tight.
Faster Than Light number 6. The Fix number 2 by Nick Spencer. Still need a name for this dude, but he is awesome. Mac is injured in the line of duty, and Roy seeks the help of another detective with a tough case. It's like a cop.
Yeah.
He's good at that sort of thing. We got Grizzly Shark number 2, Island number 7, one of our favorite books, Jupiter Circle Volume 2 number 6, and this is the mini-series conclusion where the team's adventures lead them down unexpected paths.
And man, I got Josh ordered me all the Frank Quietly covers. I have them hanging on my walls. This is such a great book. And then as soon as this is over with in June, it's going to be Jupiter's Legacy Volume 2. And
Frank
that's
Quietly on the
all Frank Quietly.
Yeah. I love Jupiter's Legacy.
Frank Quietly is my favorite artist, by the way. Frank Miller, I like the Franks.
I like Frank's.
I like being Frank, and Frank Quietly and Frank Miller are my two favorites.
I've got two favorites and almost a third, really, if you count Jock. But I like J.H. Williams III.
J.H. Williams III is awesome. I've been reading Promethea again.
His stuff
Which I
with
just
Neil Gaiman,
realized.
Sandman.
I just realized that Promethea is an anagram for metaphor. I just realized that when I was reading it last night.
I've never finished the whole
It's an
thing.
intense book to get through.
I read the first
It's mostly
volume.
a philosophy book.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
comic
it
book.
is. That's the Alan Moore thing. We got Pencilhead number 4 of 5, Pop Gun War Volume 1, The Gift, Prophet War number 4 of 6, Shutter number 21. And this guy's excited about this one. I know Josh is. I don't think he read any
I
yet.
haven't read any yet, but I noticed Josh was signed up for it, so I went, because
You know who writes this, right?
He's got an impeccable taste in books. So you're gonna tell me?
Jason Can't Do No Wrong Aaron.
Yeah, I knew that.
Jason Latour is the artist. He's been writing the Spider-Gwen stuff. But this is number 14. I'm excited because if you read... Cover your ears, Robert. You haven't read it. And Earl, he dies in like issue 5, first volume. And then we find out he has a daughter. But we've been going through all this backstory now. You can uncover. Then, this is the issue where Roberta Tubb comes back,
Oh man.
looking for answers about her dad. And the big game is over. Coach.
When you have a name like Southern Bastard, the first thing that pops into my head is Preacher anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's got a little bit
Preacher
of that feel.
and Steve Dillon. That just pops in my head.
It's got that feel, but it's like Southern football, but like also like this town's run by a gang pretty much, and the coach of the football team is the head of the gang.
Oh
Like
man.
he can get away with anything. Everybody, even the mayor, does what he wants him to do. Up until this point, because he.
See, even I'm missing out between Nail Biters and Southern Bastards.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even a huge football fan, but I love this comic book.
I love football.
No, you definitely would. Yeah, I mean, you cheating yourself by not reading this book. It's Jason Can't Do No Wrong, Aaron. Think Tank Creative Destruction number 2. Then we got Valiant with 4001 AD X of Man of War number 1. A&A, The Adventures of Archer and Armstrong number 3. Ninjak, one of my favorites. Number
Yeah,
15.
you're a big Ninjak fan.
I like Ninjak, man. And Matt Kent's writing that one, so enough said.
Enough said.
Matt Kent to Jeff Lemire,
Yep, there you go.
his protege. So, now it's time for Big Dogs.
DC.
And one of the best stories coming out right now.
This
Period.
is the finale, isn't it?
It's the beginning of, well,
It's
I
the
think
big
Superman
thing.
52 is going to be the final issue.
The
So
final issue.
We've got 3 issues left, counting this one.
We'll go ahead and announce this and then I have something to say about it. Action Comics number 52, Super League story continues. This is
an awesome issue.
This is really by far the best thing that's out right now. Is the Super League story. And what I've done in the story is I have Superman 51 on the top shelf, and then Batman, Superman,
You're keeping them in order.
31. Yeah, they're in order. So you can get the first all the way up to Batman, Superman 32
Right off the shelf.
right off the shelf.
There might be some of the other in the back issue unless they sold out.
So
It happens.
no, we have all of them except for Batman, Superman 52 or 32 because that's that one we got shorted on, so we have some of those coming back in.
See what's happening in this one though? The two Superman meet at last. The pre-New 52 Superman meets the current Clark. And a force seeking to end both Men of Steel brings them together, but divided they may fall as one Superman must choose the safety of his family for himself.
I have to wash my underwear every time I read these Super League
I
stories.
have to take a taste of this tasty beverage after reading.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Can't have a video unless I'm drinking coffee. Adventures of Supergirl #1. This is not verified by Diamond, so it may or may not come out. But the cool thing about this, you like the show, it's based off of that universe. What makes it especially cool is one of my favorite Supergirl writers is writing it. We were just talking about him earlier, another protege guy, Sterling Gates.
Yeah, Sterling Gates.
Sterling Gates is a great writer. If you've not read any of his Supergirl or Forever Evil Argus, you should check it out.
It'll probably come out with the prequel to Dark Knight 3.
Probably.
We've been waiting for since February.
Let's see. Batman 52 echoes from Batman's past ripple out into the Gotham City's future with a question mark.
And Batman 51 just came out not too long ago. Are these bi-monthly now?
Well, some of them are going to be bi-monthly, but
they're
I
going
think
to
they're
be
just
bi-monthly.
kind of rushing in because
Yeah, because
May. We want to get May over with because I think Rebirth, the 80 page comes out this upcoming month, and then June.
May 25th.
June we get the whole Rebirth relaunch,
Relaunch.
not reboot but relaunch. Batman 66 has 2 volumes coming out. We got Volume 4 in trade paperback and Volume 5 in hardcover. Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #6 of 6. It's the last one. And do you see who's doing a variant cover?
Kevin Eastman? That's what it is.
Kevin Eastman's going to draw Batman. I mean, it's just a cover, but still, you know? That's pretty awesome. I almost want to get #6 just for that. Catwoman #52, Catwoman Volume 5, backward masking trade paperback. Constantine the Hellblazer #12.
Now, no, they're gonna redo because Constantine, it stinks.
It does, and I'm a
It-
huge Constantine fan. But
I
It
know,
stinks.
I know. I've said in other videos like the Garth Ennis Punisher and then the Hellblazers. Like I just could not wait for those to come out, and I'm so disappointed with Constantine. But they're returning it to Hellblazer, and we're gonna who's writing it? Do you know?
I forgot, but I remember thinking, man, this is going to be good.
It needs to be British. Hopefully he's British, because the British writers always did.
I
did
really
best.
want to go look it up now, but I am going to say this. When I saw the writer, I felt like pretty confident.
Pretty
This
confident.
is going to be good. Ray Fox did a really good job when he was writing. When it was just Constantine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was all right, but nothing.
Nothing like the Hellblazer from
Yeah.
Vertigo.
No, we need that back.
Dark and Bloody #4-6. Speaking of Vertigo, DC Bombshells #12, Earth 2 Society #12, Gotham Academy #18, Grayson Volume 3, and then another one that I'm a big fan of because Tom Taylor is writing, and I believe we have the first part somewhere right there, right behind you, Robert. This is the Cullen Bond miniseries, and Tom Taylor picked up after this with Green Lantern Corps, Edge of Oblivion #5 of 6. Tom Taylor. Time is running out, the universe is collapsing, and the Green Lantern Corps must find a way to survive. The last thing they need now is war. But even though the universe only has days, it seems the Corps is determined to destroy themselves faster than that. It's friend against friend, teammate against teammate, and if one side wins, thousands of innocents. I'll let you take from that. 'cause
I've been reading
that was a
this,
bunch.
Harley Quinn and her Gang of Harleys #2. It's a cute book. Like, I mean,
cute.
yeah.
Amanda Connor is working her butt off on Harley
She
Quinn
is.
and doing Super Zero.
And she's also writing a new comic.
Yeah, the Super Zero on Aftershock.
Yeah.
Which I believe a second printing of #1's coming out this week too.
Yeah, Harley goes missing, and her friends, who, if you watch or if you read Harley's little black book, she has like this group of friends she just reminds me of. This Harley Quinn reminds me of the Harley from the Batman animated series, which is the Harley that I really liked. I'm excited to see the Psychopath Harley that's coming out in the movie Suicide Squad, but I really dug the animated series, and that's what you're getting with the Harley Quinn and her Gang of Harleys #2. She's gone missing, and the gang's springing into action to find her, but they're definitely not prepared for the sinister mastermind behind the kidnapping. Who in the world is Harley Sin?
That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm waiting to find out for sure.
What was our next feed that we got?
Hellblazer Volume 13, Haunted trade paperback. Kingdom Come 20th Anniversary Deluxe Edition hardcover. This was one of the best comics, according to Jeff Payton. I mean, he told
Alex
me
Ross
when
and Mark
it's-
Waid, man. I've
Yeah.
got it at home. I love that story.
I almost bought another copy, and then we sold out. Legends Tomorrow #3. That has good stories in it. It is a pricey book.
And it's got the Metal Man
It's got the metal
and
Man.
Metamorpho.
Red Hood Arsenal #12, and then Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?
#69. This is a sensational comic
69, yeah.
featuring Wonder Woman Volume 3, Starfire #12, Swamp Thing #5, Lynn Wayne, we got Alec Holland's journey
Great.
to Nanda Parbat, and the Dead Man is going to be making an appearance.
Yeah, this Lin Wayne story is every bit as good as when he first introduced us to Swamp Thing. I've got them all. They're great, except for this issue, which is coming out soon.
You know what time it is, Robert?
It is time for the vault.
And now, it's time for...
And I had this issue.
This would be the issue where Alan Moore wrote the first Blackest Night story. It's just, we've got a lot of good people on this one. You got Steve Eaglehart, you got Alan Cooperberg, Kevin O'Neill, Bill Willingham. Really, Alan Moore.
Alan Moore sets the tone for this book. I was going through a phase where like I was buying nothing but Alan Moore stuff. Is that me?
It's a trade thing.
Oh. $7 for this book.
$7, and you can't go wrong. It's the
can't go
first
wrong.
thing. If you've read Blackest Night, you really want to check this out. Alan Moore. Alan
I know.
Moore.
Yeah, it's you got to get this book. I mean, it's the tops.
And on that note,
I'm Rob.
and I'm Aaron, and we will see you guys next week for 36. Hello, everybody. It's the comic book cover, episode 35.
35.
This guy.
No, we're gonna say.
Are you going to say anything?
No, we're gonna say. What about this guy?
This guy. I'm Aaron.
This is Rob.
This is
Can
Aaron.
we start this over?
No.
Oh, all right.
No.